season around.
And this could be exactly what they need. Last 4 times these two teams have met, they've all been decided by 4 points or less. So Celtics have been comfortable in this matchup with the Warriors. Smart in the starting lineup along with Morris, Horford, Kyrie, and Tatum.
And keep in mind, no Klay Thompson. About the ways that they're going to have to adjust their defense to accommodate Boogie Cousins.
Yeah, it's called 2-3 zone.
Oh, there's the Tatum in the open court. And there is Horford again with his ability. Ooh, so how about that?
Draymond, I think he might have lost a little half a step maybe on the defensive end, but it didn't look like it on that last play, that's for sure.
Smart in rhythm. Ball Tatum into the front court. Screen by Horford. He gets the switch there. And again, another nice pass as they are attacking. Again, that's already. Then a great rotation there by Kyrie to force the turnover on the McKinney pass. Morris quickly able to knock that.
To be different. You might see a little bit of zone, might see a little bit of tilt, might even see a lot of switching 1 through 5 on the court.
Unable to get that one to go, and Green with the rebound.
Yeah, but Damian Lee coming in, you see the effect right away. Need someone else out there on the court that can stretch it a little bit more.
Draymond again quickly into the front court. Step. They swing it around to Morris, back to Kyrie. Good defense there. That was a tough shot.
The Warriors, you couldn't be mad at that shot. You did everything right. Rotated back over. It was just a heck of an offensive play.
And that was just their best defensive player.
Exactly, because when he gets switched on the bigger player, he's crafty enough to still be effective.
Yeah, that's a
Wide open 3.
Yeah, he's not giving that up. Baines is going to be the one that will have to step in there and take that. And how about the open look?
Yeah.
They have things locked in vertical order coming down this home stretch going into the second half of the season. I mean, Golden State knows exactly what it is. It's Steph Curry, it's Kevin Durant on a consistent basis. Who's their third best player? And obviously, who's that utility guy, the glue guy that keeps everything together game to game, night to night?
Established. They're the second and third best players behind Kyrie right now.
Kyrie, speaking of knockdown age, has the talent to be that, but at this stage of his career, I just don't think from a maturation standpoint he's ready to take on that load in terms of being
competitive than what we saw last year. So the challenges with that has also impacted how we view the Celtics.
This is about as good as I've seen them work as a unit defensively in a while.
Hayward off the pump fake, gets into the lane, and I tell you, he's looking on both ends, and so he might ultimately end up being the X factor when you look at the Celtics team as we get closer to the postseason league.
I also want to see us get back to playing defense the way we were accustomed to playing, and that's what he was talking about in that timeout.
Cook on that wing, wide open, able to knock. And guys, this is kind of a situation where, to me, right, Horford's got to feel like that's a matchup he's got to win. Is Hayward
there? I think Al Horford's got to become a little bit more selfish on the offensive end. Score, run forward. Beautiful play by Terry Rozier.
And to see how Coach Kerr, with his resume, he already recognizes that. As you see, the 3 defensive schemes of things are going to have to be different coming down the stretch. And I think they'll be ready come playoff time.
Right on.
Very much like the team we thought they'd be all season here through the first 14 minutes. And Hayward continue.
If he has the shot, he takes it. If it's a dribble drive and a guy is guarding him, he's taking it to the basket.
And that 3 right there in rhythm. Brown knocks down that.
So many games we've had ripped Achilles tendon.
Draymond on the help there.
This matchup particularly well against other teams, and that's exactly what you're seeing right now. Boston having a plan against that. It starts with LeBron James. You know, when you're talking about the defensive effort, we're talking about the leadership, all that has to be there.
Welcome back, and so Terry Rozier is the funniest, and right now here, Celtics have their starters back in the game. Nice find.
The thing about it is I see Kyrie in the first half being more of a facilitator. He'll pick and choose his spots, kind of like Steph right here on this shot.
Smart, we talked about it. He's going to use his body there. And there's Draymond great job in able to get that tip.
And kind of watching Durant get to the basket, Kyrie get to his sweet spot right about 15 feet. Tiny gap.
Tice is giving them some solid minutes. Gordon Hayward continues short in that bench, and there's Smart on cue with that deflection, gets it back to. You gotta put me on Front Street.
I did put you on Front Street right there.
What's wrong with us, man? This is a healthy snack. And Mark is more.
Even though when they got the big lead, they still continued from a defensive perspective to stay locked in.
How about the pass there? Tonight's action will give you a synopsis of this first half. Kyrie creates some space there, able to knock down.
Great defensive player.
Making the right read there, but really unable to knock that one down. It's Smart.
Why not continue to put him in a position where now he can catch and shoot and be successful?
How about the block shot there?
Talked about at the beginning, it's an offensive rebound here about the struggles they've had at the beginning of the third quarter.
And how about that Backus?
And another thing you think about not having a Klay Thompson, and that was just wide open. Lack of communication. Half well, and then coming out in the third quarter, the first 4 or 5 minutes, they established the way the second half is going to take.
Step with that three, he's off, and Curry on the attack. Good job, and you know what? Smart, tough shot, doesn't get it to go. Kyrie with the offensive rebound, and Horford delivers. 8-point lead here, 12 on the shot clock. Morris, wide open look. Well, I tell you what, they are getting.
To me, it seems like he can lay that one up, Jimmy.
He may have thought that was Klay in the
Yeah,
right there.
that's what I was thinking.
Klay. Exactly.
Oh, how about?
You don't want to hear it after the All-Star break. Now you got to be getting ready for long runs in the playoffs. And you see Boogie just playing volleyball down there. And
Good ball movement there. That is not where you want that one to fall. Oh, how about that pass? Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Basketball heading into the playoffs, positioning yourself well that you have an advantage, okay? And
Smart unable to get that triple to go. And Warriors getting out in transition for that easy one. And Kyrie, that Smart pass to Baines. And Hayward picking up where he left off. That Kyrie comes up short on that one. And another run out. I'll tell you what,
those guys just stayed together. An excellent job by Nate McMillan.
That's what we call a pick six right there.
Yeah. Which is always a challenge, especially when you've been as successful as this group. You're not always motivated.
Struggle from outside. Can't get that one to go. And Celtics. Nice. 3-point attempts. They're continuing to feel it. Down that fifth spot. But not playing like a fifth seed.
That fifth position and not playing. You know what I mean? So
agreed 100%.
It's all a mental game, mental mathematics at that point. If they can.
Hayward wanted the contact, doesn't get it, and the Warriors right back at it with another one of those turnovers.
By the hips when Cousins was running out in front of him and stopped the play. But yeah, you're right, Greg. That was a bad shot by the.
Jackson down. Can't get it to go, but Tice keeps it alive. And Jaylen Brown knocks down that triple.
Yeah, but just get that good feeling back and really become a huge contributor to the Celtic team.
I think
30-point deficit, and they've already tied the Warriors in largest deficit scenario where he doesn't. But again, James Harden has been pretty damn good as well. He's done a great job. Tice with a terrific block. And oh my goodness, he willed that one in. Duchesne able to get it.
He did. That boy's strong.
Yes, he is.
33 here, and the Celtic fans who are still here